Cheers, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I don't care if I'm in a relationship or married. I'm not asking a man for permission. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
You know, one thing that drives me absolutely crazy
Let's hear it.
is when I'm having a conversation with somebody and they're like, hey, let's go do these things on these dates. And I say, cool, sounds good. Let me have a conversation with my fiance and I'll keep you posted. And immediately they're like, you have to ask him for permission. Does he own you? First of all, let's not be childish. Second of all, when you are in a relationship, the decisions you make affect your partner. It's called consideration, respect, and maturity. So low-key in the back of my head, I am thinking, oh my gosh, this is why you're single. Because why in the world do you automatically go to ownership when you consider your partner and the decisions you make?
Makes sense.
I'm telling you right now, if this man decided one day, hey, I'm going to go to Cali for a week, and he does not tell me until he is in California, baby, we will have major issues.
Right.
Because ain't no way in this freaking world that we do not make these decisions together. This is my teammate, my partner. Not to mention, this man bought this house. He pays my bills. He's more than likely sending me money on the trip that you are trying to take with me. I do not want to be single with you. I am quite literally spoiled and I love it here. So don't play these games with me. You can keep that to yourself. Thank you.
Oh, man. And I think that's coffee in that cup. That's what I think. Right? Why? Because this woman is speaking nothing but the truth. This is so funny because you would think this is common sense. You would think that if you're in a relationship, you would think that if you are a woman with a man and you happen to be in a relationship, you happen to be married and you want to take a trip, do something, hopefully not a girl's trip, right? Go out with your friends, something extravagant. You would talk about it with your partner. But no, women today are so independent and so strong that they believe a man should not be consulted at all, regardless of the circumstance. Just wild, just wild. And from what I can tell and what it sounds like is the women who feel very strongly about this also happen to be very single, very alone, right? Getting ran through out here in the streets. Check out a few of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, the girls that get it, get it. People want a soft life, but don't want to do what's necessary to have one. That's facts. Next here, another woman says, that's why you're the wifey and they're still single. This is true. Another comment here says, people out here traveling without telling their partners. Laugh out loud. Apparently so. And the question there, I got to look at the gentlemen who are allowing that and be like, bro, what's going on, right? What is going on? So the creator, the actual chick in the video, responded back to that comment and said, that's what these comments sound like to me. So she's like, yeah, it sounds like men are out here just accepting this type of behavior. Another woman here chimed in and said, I'm going to always check with him, sis. It's simply a respect thing. Another commenter added, those same friends would be like, he went to Cali and didn't tell you? The question marks. It's insane to me to know that these are real conversations we have to have when it comes to relationships and dating today. There are women out here who want to have complete independence within a relationship and not do simple things like let a man know or get the sense that they're asking for permission to do something from their partner because they still want to establish independence, when really you should learn to be interdependent with one another. You cannot be successful in accomplishing any goal without proper communication. Those type of dynamics just don't work when it comes to two people who want to accomplish a goal. But, sounds like common sense. Like my mother always used to say, common sense isn't that common. Another comment here from another chick says, a conversation is not needed, but I'll let him know I'll be going out. So here comes this chick, right? This is a perfect example of the type of chick you should definitely avoid getting into a serious committed relationship with, right? Is the type of chick that's only good for what she presents, probably physically, to most men. Why? Because most of these chicks will be complaining and say, well, I can't find any good man. No. Your thinking is effed up. You want to let him know, but you don't want to get a sense that you're asking for permission. A woman responded back to that guy and says, this is about traveling, not drinks with my girlfriends. Based on what you said, I agree, but that wasn't what I was talking about. This next commenter agreed with the chick in the video and said, this, exactly why they're single, with the crying emojis, two of them. Me and my husband talk about everything, with the exclamation marks. Another comment says, it's definitely why I'm single. I would hate to have to consider a man. she says. The thought of considering A man's opinion in her life is sickening. You can't feel sorry for these modern women, especially when they're struggling. When you sit down, have a conversation with one of them, you'll find out their thinking is effed up. They have contempt. They have bold-faced disregard for the average man or a potential man who she might be in a relationship with. Next comment from another woman says, it's always the, I would never do that if I was married. People like, you're not married. And there's a reason why. All right, guys, that's it. As always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of the subject, the topic? Leave your comments down below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.